Oh. This is the Jupe true or false round. As taken the round is the Jupe money transfer $20 promo. During this National Science and Math Quiz season, whenever alumni abroad send money to Ghana using their school's exclusive promo code, Jupe rewards the school with $20 for developmental projects in the school. For this particular contest, St. Augustine's College's promo code is AUGUSCO. Wesley Girls High School's is WEGEHE. And Ghana National College is National. The true or false round is proudly sponsored by Jupe Money Transfer. Meet a need, send via Jupe. All right. So contestants, in this round, I'm going to be presenting you with statements. When you receive a statement, please let me know whether it's true or false. If you're right, 2 points. If you're incorrect, you lose the precious point. You may choose not to respond, in which case that statement becomes available to the 2 remaining schools. A school may ring and attempt an answer. If right, the 2 full points. If it's wrong, there's that penalty, 1 point. Every once in a while, we have one of those statements that require about 30 seconds of time. If that's the case, I will let you know. If there's nothing of the sort, then you have 10 seconds in which to present your answers. I hope that's all right. Okay. First set of statements. Ghana National College. The immune system is responsible for the removal of worn-out cells. Darius.
True.
Yes. Wesley Girls. The immune system is responsible for the transport of substances from one cell to another. Dede.
False.
Yes. The immune system identifies and destroys abnormal cells. Alexander?
True.
Yes. For the next set, I have a preamble to all schools. Preamble. If f of x is differentiable on the interval 0 less than or equal to x less than or equal to a, then, did you get the preamble? Okay. If f of x is differentiable on the interval 0 less than or equal to x less than or equal to a, then Ghana National integral from 0 to a of df dx is equal to f of a minus 0.
False.
You are right. With the same preamble, integral from 0 to a of df dx is equal to the expression f of a plus f of 0, all of this over 2. Dede?
False.
You're right. With the same preamble, the integral from 0 to a of df dx is equal to f of a plus f of 0. Yes, Alexander?
False.
You're right. Triglycerides undergo acidic hydrolysis to produce free fatty acids and glycerol. Darius?
True.
Yes. In alkaline hydrolysis of triglycerides, fatty acids formed are neutralized to produce a salt and glycerol. Did they?
True.
Yes. During a saponification reaction, 1 mole of sodium hydroxide produces 1 mole of fatty acid sodium salts. Nana Benyi?
True.
Yes. Next set, preamble to all schools, preamble. A conical tube inclined at 45 degrees to the horizontal has a radius of 20 centimeters at its lower end and a radius of 40 centimeters at its upper end. An incompressible fluid is pumped into the tube at the lower end. That's the preamble. A conical tube inclined at 45 degrees to the horizontal has a radius of 20 centimeters at its lower end and a radius of 40 centimeters at its upper end. An incompressible fluid is pumped into the tube at the lower end. Ghana National College. The fluid speed at the upper end of the tube is 4 times the fluid speed at the lower end. Darius?
False.
Yes. The fluid speed at the upper end of the tube is half the fluid speed at the lower end. Mamia?
False.
You're right. The fluid pressure at the upper end only depends on the height of the upper end of the tube relative to its lower end. Alexander?
False.
Yes. Preamble to all schools. Indicate whether the given statements are true or false with respect to being factors that influence totipotency. Did you get your preamble? Indicate whether the given statements are true or false with respect to being factors that influence totipotency. All right. So, Ghana National College, non-reduced nitrogen. Darius?
False.
No. So true. Relative humidity. Mamiya?
False.
No. Source of explant. Alexander?
True.
No. Next set, 30 seconds. This is one of those that you get 30 seconds for. And I have a preamble to all schools. Preamble. Expressed as a difference of 2 squares. That's a preamble. Expressed as a difference of 2 squares. Ghana National, 77 is equal to 38 squared minus 37 squared. Darius?
False.
You're right. Seven is equal to 17 squared minus 16 squared. Dede?
False.
You're right. 97 is equal to 49 squared minus 48 squared. Nana Benyi?
True.
Yes. Ghana National. During protein synthesis, the carboxyl group of one amino acid reacts with the amino group of another amino acid to form a peptide bond. Darius?
True.
Yes. The primary structure of a protein refers to its shape and orientation, which is primarily held by hydrogen bonds. Dede?
False.
Yes. Denaturation of a protein involves the breaking of peptide bonds and leads to loss of the primary structure. Alexander?
False.
Yes. Last set of statements for the round. Preamble to all schools. Preamble. 2 small loudspeakers, 1 meter apart, point in the same direction and emit the same note. Please, did you get your preamble? 2 small loudspeakers, 1 meter apart, point in the same direction and emit the same note. All right, Ghana National College. The air displacement field at a point in front of the pair of loudspeakers is a linear superposition of the air displacement field each loudspeaker separately produces. Darius?
False.
No, that's a true statement. Wesley girls with the same preamble. The sound intensity at a point in front of the pair of loudspeakers is a linear superposition of the sound intensity each loudspeaker separately produces. Yes, Dede?
True.
No. Last statement with the same preamble. The sound intensity at a point in front of the pair of loudspeakers is unrelated to the sound intensity each loudspeaker separately produces. Alexander?
False.
You are right. Okay. So, those of you who have been following the semi-final contest, did you notice that the last set of statements in each of the 3 semi-finals was about superposition? So we had cases of linear superposition and cases of non-linear superposition. Are we now convinced that there is a difference? Okay, as long as we are learning, I'm happy. That's the end of the fourth round.